Yes, I know it's his wife. I knew he had a wife. But why rub it in my face? Please don't judge me. I've been single and lonely for far too long. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're going to be doing something different. So basically I'm going to be reacting to situations, relationships, dating, all the messy things that people do while I do my face. So I'm basically going to be saying what I'm going to be doing, what I would do if I were in that situation, or my advice to the person in that situation. With that being said, let's dive right into this video. I'm ready to be angry, guys. If you know Joro, although like this is definitely not from Joro, but guys, anytime I read Joro stories, I just get so pissed. I just get so angry, and I'm just hoping, I'm really hoping that I don't get pissed this time around. Let me just read out the first question. My boyfriend of 2 years plus still keeps his ex picture on his phone. Is that what I should be worried about? And he tells me he doesn't like deleting stuff from his phone. Oh Tilo, he don't go. Well, first of all, I see no reason why his ex picture or ex's picture, what's the right way of saying it? I see no reason why his ex picture should be in his phone. Like, let's be completely honest, okay? Okay, let's put it this way. What if you as the girl leaves your ex picture in your phone? You know, like, how would he feel? Man, I feel like sometimes people ask these questions when they already know in their guts the answer. They already know their situation even before they ask. Like, honestly, let's be for real right now. Be for real. Because the truth is that most times, even before they ask these questions, they already know like their stand in that person's life. Like, I guess, man, I don't even know what to tell you, but you know, if I should say this from like a petty side, which I can be a very petty, and I don't care. So if I'm saying this from like me being petty, then you know, I will keep my ex's picture as well. I will keep my ex's picture, and you know, I will see your reaction to it, because the truth is that I feel like this guy has not moved on from his ex. Like, it's that simple. You don't even need someone to tell you this thing. He's still into his ex, and I guess maybe the fact that you guys are in a relationship is just because he was trying to move on, but he hasn't completely moved on. And that's like the worst thing you can do to yourself, is get with someone who hasn't fully healed from, you know, their past or their ex. But him telling you that he doesn't like deleting pictures from his phone. Auntie, I don't think you need any advice. So, I mean, two can play the game, clearly. Like, two can play the game. Do to him what he's doing to you, and let's see how he's going to feel about it. Like, it's that simple. So, this one says, how do I tell my mom to stop bothering me about having more children? When I was still single, I know what I went through from men until God blessed me with a good man. But unfortunately, after a year of dating, we decided to relocate out of the country in 2016, which I did some tests on my genotype. I came out as AS. My boyfriend told me from the start that he was AS. Wow. And I did my genotype once then, which was AA. So since then, I did not bother about mine again until when I wanted to travel, and mine came out as AS. I did it in different hospitals, but still same thing. We later relocated to US in 2017, even though we don't plan to date again. 2020 we got married after we concluded we will go for an adoption. But luckily I got pregnant and gave birth to a child, a boy, in 2019. Our child is 4 years, which my husband and I put to stop having kids. But my mom keeps disturbing me that my child is old enough to have younger siblings. Meanwhile, no one in my family knew about the genotype. We are okay with one child and we do not want to further anything like putting our children's health to risk. God can punish us for it. My big sister has 2 children. My second big sis has 4 children. That's why my mom said 1 is not enough for me too. My mom will be going to a mountain every day to be praying for us and be sending agbo herbs to help us conceive. But she won't understand. Please, how can I stop her? Talk to your family about it. Well, I can say I understand why you kept it away from your family, because the truth is that, first of all, you guys took a very big risk. Like, you guys, even after knowing that you were AS, you guys really took a very big risk, to be completely honest. Like, you guys, and like, you're very right, because if you decide to get pregnant again, God might just punish you. That's the truth. God might punish you. I just think at this point, since you guys are already married, there is no reason why your parents, your family shouldn't know about it, honestly. Like, I feel like they're going to be there for you regardless of whatever the initial gragra is going to be. Do you get? Like, regardless of how they might be mad at you for risking it and stuff, but like, they're going to understand it's your family. Like, you guys are already married and you're even lucky that you have a child, you know, that is AA for that matter. God really did wonders for you guys. But you should just have your stand, you know. I mean, you already have your stand. You should have your stand. You and your husband already talked about it, and he's okay with the one child that you guys have. You guys, both of you, are okay with that one child that God has given you guys. As long as you and your husband, both of you, are satisfied with that one child, there is no problem. Like, I just feel like you should actually tell your parents. Easier said than done, right? Because I'm not in your family and I don't know how strict or how, because some people can be like mothers, but they're still scared of their mothers, you get. But it's not something to hide anymore, especially from your family, you get. Like, in my opinion, no, like, I don't think it's something to really hide from your family. But like, that was very risky. Like, it's not even like, no, please. I feel like in this day and age, no one should even be risking that kind of thing. Like, it's not even funny. It's not even something to even try to risk. The next one is, I met a guy and he has been really nice to me. He even took me on a nice vacation for my birthday. He does everything nice, including supporting me emotionally and paying keen attention to me. I've been expecting him to actually define our friendship since we are adults, so we don't go hurting each other, but he's been ignorant of it. And to kill it all, he recently asked for a twosome with my best friend. I feel it's so wrong of him to say that, but I need your advice so I don't go overreacting. Guys, please leave your advice. Like, I would actually genuinely love to hear what you guys like think about this situation. So first of all, I don't like situationships. Like, that is one thing that I don't like. And I feel like it's so easy for guys to like be in situation, obviously, because we are emotional beings. Like, we girls, women, we are really emotional about things and sensitive about things like this. I feel like a girl can comfortably say, oh, you know, you can decide with a girl, like, I don't want any strings attached, like, let it just be friendship, you know, we'll do our thing, but no defining, you know. That that girl will tell you okay, but the moment you tell her you like another girl, my dear, what you know, she will just start having like the worst attitude. You're going to be like, I thought like this babe, like I thought we it wasn't that serious. So for me, I would say that you should actually ask him, you know, because clearly you like him. Like clearly you wouldn't be bothered if it wasn't somebody that you started developing feelings for. So I'd say you should ask him and just know where you stand, because but then again, like clearly you know where you stand, because like obviously he hasn't defined it. Oh, I forgot, he said he wants a twosome. I think that's the problem. He wants a twosome with you and your best friend. I feel like, first of all, regardless of whatever situation that is, it is highly disrespectful. Like highly disrespectful. So I don't know, like that's just like, that's like an automatic turn off. Okay, like there's no advice that you're looking for that you don't already have. Like besides, this boy is not your boyfriend, so like why are you even thinking about it twice? That's very disrespectful. It's a no-no for me. You know, it's just like telling him bring your friend. Well, most guys won't even mind. I wanted to say it's just like telling him bring your friend and we'll have like a twosome. But most guys won't even mind, honestly. So it's up to you. I don't even know why you should be seeking for advice, because at the end of the day, it's whatever you decide. Because right now you're clearly scared that or concerned that you don't want the whatever both of you have to end. But then again, you don't like the idea of him. Man, it's all about knowing your worth and knowing what you want for yourself, because there's no amount of advice that someone will give you that will change whatever situation you have going on in your head. So it's up to you, man. It's up to you. But I feel like that's so disrespectful, first of all. Like, I know it's so common to be in situationships, you know, but for you to start, the moment you start eyeing someone else, that like I know, like that my best friend, not just any other person, not just like one of my friends that you saw, but like my best friend. First of all, that's messed up. That's actually messed up. So that's a no. A no for me. So the next one says, I've been in a relationship for 3 months. He's in Lagos and I'm in Abuja. We see each other from time to time. Everything has been going on fine. 3 months ago, we had a little misunderstanding about a particular issue. On Monday, he called up the relationship, and yesterday, I decided to have a conversation with him because the issue we had wasn't enough reason to break up. He confessed that he hasn't been sexually attracted to me for almost a year now. Sometimes when we make out, he doesn't get hard on. Although I noticed it, but I felt he was just holding himself back because we agreed no sex till we got married. He said he has been involved with someone else. To be sure, it wasn't a problem with him, but it was different. Over a month now, he has already started talking with someone else, and he says he likes the person. The person bears the same first name and middle name with me. He also suggested maybe we speak to someone about the issue. Please, I really need your opinion about the issue. I've already planned my whole life with him because we were planning to get married. Someone you met just 3 months ago and you're planning your whole life with him. You've clearly never seen Shege in the streets. You've clearly never seen Shege in the streets, and that's why you're planning your whole life with him. First of all, you're kind of moving too fast. And I get it because, like, you know, when you meet someone and you're just like, I actually want to settle down. I don't want to, you know, be moving around. I hope this makeup even looks good. But like, you know, when you meet someone and you're like, this is the person. Like, I don't want to be moving out and about with anybody. I feel like maybe that's the kind of situation you were in, because it does happen sometimes. But like 3 months, that's too small. 2 years is not even enough. I'm even saying 2 years. 5, 6 years is not even enough to fully get somebody, but 2 months, No, that was too quick. Okay, I feel like everything happens for a reason at the end of the day. What do you guys think? Like, I actually want to know what you guys think about the situation, because I feel like 2 months is just too quick. And then again, he says sex before marriage. First of all, I don't even understand. Like, I can understand that maybe he's saying it from a place of, like, you know, personal decision or religion or his personal belief or whatever. You know, you can't tell somebody what to do with the person's body, first of all. But then, not finding you attractive, is he stupid? Oh, she later corrected it and said she meant 3 years, not 3 months. Okay. You're already seeing all the red flags. I don't even know why you're pushing it, because there's no reason to actually force this thing. Like, he clearly doesn't want to be with you, and if you try to have that conversation that you want to have, out of pity, you guys might probably come back together. And when you come back together, you're never going to be happy, because it's going to feel forced. And if it eventually gets to the point of marriage, you'll probably never be happy, because he's going to be cheating on you every single day. And when you talk, what is he going to tell you? I told you so. Like, what do you want me to do? I told you right from time that I wasn't sexually attracted to you. Plus, he's with someone else. That, first of all, the person even has your first name and middle name. First of all, like, he already has someone. So that should tell you to already move on. Like, he moved on in the space of 1 month. It's understandable that, you know, he doesn't want to get sexual with you because of, you know, God, his belief, his personal whatever. But we clearly now know that the reason why he wasn't is because he's not attracted to you. What else are you looking for? Like, sometimes I just feel like when people post these things, when people write these things, like, you already know. What are you seeking validation? Like, do you want people to tell you to go ahead and have that conversation? Because I don't understand what conversation you want to have again. You said it's not enough reason for you guys to break up. So what do you want him to, like, what? Okay, if he accepts you back, which now you're not going to be happy, because it will feel forced. Like, you had to go through this for him to let you, like, you know, for you guys to come back together. Like, clearly he fell out of love with you. Like, he clearly just doesn't like you anymore, you know. He has moved on. Like, this guy that you want to go and have this conversation with has moved on, so it's not even up for discussion. I don't wonder how he's staying with that girl, knowing fully well that she answers your middle name and your first name, because he's forever going to be reminded of you. But I mean, that's not your problem. He has clearly moved on from you. So yeah, so let me read another one. So this girl says, my legs are so tiny. I've been battling with this issue since childhood. I don't know my offense to nature. I'm a tall, beautiful girl. I'm 26 years. I'm married with 2 kids. But the issue that I have is that I have a tiny leg. I've been wondering why my legs are so tiny. I am tall, chubby, with big butt, but my leg makes me angry. I can't wear things I like. It almost makes me depressed. Some people even body shame me. I don't know what to do. I've tried to lose weight, no improvement. I'm so scared of my old age. How will I cope? Because my body weight, I am 82 kg. Do I need to see a doctor? Is it healthy? Is there anything I can do? It's giving me a lot of anxiety. I just console myself with how God made me. Please, I need information. I feel like everybody has insecurity, so you can't tell somebody how to deal with an insecurity. But it's understandable, you know, like, I get it. Hopefully there's something that can be done, but honestly, like, I honestly don't even think that there's anything that can be done. Okay, like, I have big legs. Like, my legs are huge, okay, and it has always been that way, even when I was slim. my legs have always been big. Okay, I can't compare because I'm not insecure about it. So let me not even try to compare myself. Insecurities are bastards, okay? Because why should I be insecure about how God made me? But then again, you're insecure about it. I just feel like if there's I mean, speak to a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I don't know if anything can be done, but I honestly don't think that there is something that can really be done, and losing weight is definitely not going to help, because, and what I'm saying is not your, like, because of general health, but like if you're losing weight just because of your leg, don't you think it's going to get like tinier than it already is? I don't know, but like that's how I feel. Like if you lose weight because of the leg, don't you think like it's going to be tinier than it already is? Okay, so this one is like a mother-in-law wahala. I used to see these mother-in-law ones, and guys, it's always crazy. Like, it's always crazy. Firstly, I gave birth 2022. My mother-in-law wants me to be living with her. I said it's not possible. We fought on that, and I moved from her house after 2 months. After 2 months I gave birth. Since then, we've been noticing some hatred and enviness because she knows her son is too kind and responsible. Any little thing, she wants to control me, and I didn't welcome that from her. I and my hubby are not married legally out of her selfishness. She didn't allow us to go to registry. She's scared that my husband might start buying things in my name. Now, the thing is, my husband can't do anything behind her. She calls him every day to ask silly questions like, have you eaten? Did you sleep? Sometimes I get worried, like, does this woman know he's with his wife? At this point, sometimes last year, she wanted to collect my daughter from me. She knows my hubby can do anything because of that girl. Still, I fought the battle silently, and I didn't give her face. Now, the thing is, anytime hubby buys common pencil for me, he must buy for her. Basically, like anything he buys for her, he will buy for his mom. Okay. If he doesn't buy for his mom, she will start crying. I've suffered a lot. And I noticed, even if it's not convenient for him, he will always say if his mom starts getting angry now, things will go wrong for him. He doesn't want her wahala, etc. Now I see him as a mommy's boy, and his mom is in a big competition with me, which I don't know why. My husband built a mansion for this woman, and it's well furnished. I and my husband lived in a rented apartment. She collected his car. I and my hubby have started sharing my own car. Gave her everything. I myself always buys whatever I buy for myself or her, in terms of shoes, bags, hair, and lots more. But she still envies me. Sometimes deep down, I see her as the first wife. What does she want? I don't know why it's always this way, right? Why women would not let their fellow women thrive in their own marriages. Like, auntie, like, it's just like one I read, right, where his mom sleeps in the same matrimonial bed with he and his wife, and you let your mom do that. That's why does she want to sleep in the same bed when your wife is like, I get it, she's your mom, you know, and you might, I don't know how you guys grew up, but why does she want to sleep in the same bed where your wife is? What is it about, like, this mother-in-law hates for your daughter-in-laws? Like, when they were marrying her, were your eyes closed? Besides, you can't even tell a grown man who he wants to marry. Like, I feel like you're not the one living with them, and most of these people, they will actually want to come and live with you. That's the crazy thing. Like, they will actually want to come and live with you. I feel like everything in that message screams wrong, okay? Like, there is absolutely nothing right about what she's doing. it's not even up for question. First of all, I feel like you guys at this point are entertaining what she's doing, whatever plan she's doing, because why do you have to get her whatever you get for yourself? I don't understand. Like, see, I'm not trying to act like, you know, but like these people, why can't you just let your son have his marriage like the way he wants it? Like, it's always like it's a competition between the mother of the husband and the woman. Like, why does it always have to be like some sort of competition? This blush, I feel like it's too much. What did I do? I'm scared. It's too much. I want to know what you guys think about this one actually, because when I hear things like this, I just get angry for no reason. Like, I just get angry because why they always want to control their husband, like their sons, and you always know it's from a place of hate, like for the woman, not because you're doing it because you care about yourself. Like, I really don't speak much about it because I'm not married, you know, and I don't know what it's like to have a mother-in-law. Like, she clearly doesn't like you. It's like a competition. First of all, why should your husband give her his car just for both of you to be sharing your car? Like, you guys still live in a rented apartment and she lives in a mansion that he built for her. Like, just imagine if it was the other way around. If I say things the way I want to say it, I'll look like such a bad person. It's up to you and your husband to decide, like, what does he want? Because the truth is that at this point, you guys are supposed to set boundaries with that woman. It just doesn't make any sense, man. I just don't like hearing all these like mother-in-law stories because they just piss me off. Why do you have that much time? Like, why are you worried about, why do you want to be in, like, it's times like this that I want to ask, like, do you have feelings for your son? You know, do you have feelings for your son? Because I want to understand, I want it to all make sense. It's giving, I'm obsessed with my son, I don't want him to be with any other woman. That's what it's really giving. And also making them not to get married. They didn't get married because the mom doesn't want the son to write anything in her name. The son must really be a mommy's boy. Like, he must really be a mommy's boy. He and his mom have not yet said their problem. Which one is you're doing so she will not have she will not be angry at you? My dear, let her be angry. Her brain will go back to reset, like factory settings. Besides, you're her child. Like, there's no amount of anger that will make her not to think about her actions. Like, because clearly she can't live without you. So it's left for you to, like, respectfully put her in her place. Like, mom, you're my mom. She's my wife. There's no competition. And yes, don't make it look like anybody comes before anybody, because girls, women drama, I don't know, man. I don't know if I should read one more or just leave it at that, because I'm like, should I get angry? Basically, like, so let me just read one more and we'll just round it up. So this one says, it seems my sugar daddy does not have an atom of respect for me. I'm currently dating my boss. Been eyeing him for quite some time now. We eventually became close around September and he asked me to be his side chick. I know he's married with kids. He also told me to, but that didn't stop me from having feelings for him or him from still getting close. Eventually, one thing led to another and I told him how I felt towards him. And he said or claims the feeling is mutual. So after that, there has been lots of outings and being together more often, which I've been enjoying. We anywhere. So we've been doing it anywhere we find ourselves, in his car, office, and he travels often with me. He keeps assuring me or reassuring me about how much he loves me. Then something happened very recently that got me questioning his respect for me. See, it's it's the way these things have become, like dating a married man has become so, I would just say common, but it's like people are not scared to say that they are dating a married man. I'm not going to be, I'm really trying, I'm not going to be pissed today, like honestly. So it got me questioning his respect for me. He received his wife's call right in my presence, in our hotel room where we lodged, and was all lovey-dovey with her, and ended the call with "I love you so much." Then got back to me like nothing happened. Yes, I know it's his wife. I knew he had a wife, but why rub it in my face? Please, I just need an advice on how I handle or how to handle this situation. Please don't judge me. I've been single and lonely for far too long. Okay. It's finished. I don't know how it has gotten so normal for girls to date people's husbands. And don't even say it like, oh, you've not been in the situation. So I feel like at this point, every young girl has been approached by a married man. Okay, so why should you want to do to somebody something that you would never want them to do to you? Like, so this girl wants to get married one day, and yes, I'm throwing shade because I wanted to keep it respectful and be like, I'm not throwing shade to anybody that is dating a married man. This is really how I feel. Like, how can you say you're dating somebody's husband? Like, the audacity to even feel jealous on top of it because his wife called. And the man is so stupid. Like, oh god, no, I really don't want to be pissed. Like, you guys should just let me know what you guys would do in this situation. Like, what you guys advise this girl. Like, because clearly the ET is seeking for advice. So what advice would you give this person? Because both the man and you people are stupid. It's even telling your wife I love you so much in front of her. Like first of all, who the fuck does she think she is? That one aside, why would you tell your wife you love her when you're clearly with another woman? These men will just steady disrespecting their women and be making these women look at their wives with, who does she think she is? I'm with her. Like, basically make them a laughing stock. It's so unfair. Like, I still don't understand. Like, I really really do not understand. It's the way you call yourself a girlfriend to somebody's husband. Your normal men are not enough for you people. It's now not just your boss, because I don't even care, but like, you clearly know that this man is married. That's like, and then one day you're going to want to be married and you want your husband to be faithful to you. Karma is a bitch, okay? These are the people that when they get married, they start, looking for places to go to tie their husbands so that they don't sleep with any girl, so that they don't move around with young girls. But like, you did it, like you were just like them. So why not allow them to enjoy what you enjoy? Like, what's wrong with it now? Like, when it's time for you to marry and your husband wants to cheat on you, even though you did the same, why is it wrong? Yeah, we're going to end up here because I honestly do not know what to say about this particular one. Like, I really don't know what to say. Let me know what you guys think about this one. Like, I would really love to hear what you guys think about these situations, because they are crazy. This is even the one that did it for me. Like, this is the one that broke it all for me, because if you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and leave your comments so that I can know like your opinions on each and every one of like these situations that I mentioned, and let me know what you guys think about all these situations. And yeah, we'll have more conversations in the comment section. And yeah, if you guys loved it, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Also, if you guys like this and you guys want me to do another one, then why not? I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.